Right, we just had that phone call, so we might as well speak of ill health matters. Right, so the ultracardiogram, or the cardiogram that I went to Torquay for, that's come back all clear. I kind of imagined it probably would, because that seems to be what's going on. Every time I'm, so unwell that I feel like I'm dying, anything that's ever tested comes back negative. So I don't know what to make of that. Maybe, the steroids and the antifungal medication resulted in that, but I thought all of that started before that medication, so who knows. So, right, well, as far as I'm concerned then, the GP, the local GP visits and all of that, that's all come to nothing, everything's hunky-dory, and that's the end of going to see the local GPs for the time being. The consultant visit the other day, I don't think I debriefed on that. The upshot of that was, I explained that I'd taken all the medication I'd been given that had been prescribed as per the prescription. I'd taken it all without fail, didn't miss a beat on that, and I had finished the course and was counting down of my own volition on the remaining steroids. The consultant was in favour of that decision with regard to the steroids, the counting down, although I wonder if I've got the wrong end of the stick there. He suggested that I was supposed to be on that antifungal for 3 months. Well, I think I only did a month. If that was the case, well, why wasn't I given more medication? Why was I supposed to source a repeat prescription myself? I was completely unaware. I have no idea what the flipping heck's going on with that. However, the effect the steroids had on me was devastating. It really messed me up big time. So, at that consultation, it was sort of agreed, right, okay, look, he had a look at me puffy legs and all of that, and it was agreed that, let's come off of the steroids. I'd finished all of the other ones, let's come off of the steroids in the way that I am. So I'm now on, I think it was with effect from the other day, yesterday, day before, I can't remember. I'm on a single tablet now. I've only got a handful left and they'll be gone. So that's the only medication apart from a morning inhaler, which I now do. I have, since after the yacht sinking, raising videos or days, that was 2 days that we saw yachts being raised. Those 2 days, my endurance, let me put it that way, my endurance, i.e. not having to pee too much, my endurance was remarkable those 2 days. I surprised myself how I managed to go filming for such a long period of time without going. Immediately after those 2 days, all of a sudden, I'm peeing, and still am, actually, so frequently, it's almost like being on that medication. I'm not, but frequent need to pee. And it would appear that my body is returning to its normal self on the reduction of the steroids, whereby my body is taking it upon itself to try and excrete the massive amount of fluid that I'd been holding on to for some reason. My legs have noticeably got somewhat better. I wouldn't say they're back to normal. My feet's not back to normal, but drastically improved with regard to the the fluid retention. So I don't think there's any doubt that's what's going on. My body is trying to excrete the fluid that it's been hanging on to. So yeah, I am optimistic that given time, that will return to how it was. Maybe we'll see. So let's another handful of days we'll be off the steroids. Then let's give it a while. I am hopeful that there may be some return to more or less how I was before. Whether or not I will get the sort of strength in my leg muscles back is anybody's guess, but I suppose we have to be optimistic there. So, right, that was the consultant's sort of visit, you know, right, okay, let's come off the medication and let's just see how we stand at the moment. I gave blood like I do every single time I go in there, so they can monitor what these horrendous drugs have done to me, just in case there's any damage. I don't anticipate there is. So yeah, I gave blood yet again. Every time I go in there, I have to give a little vial of blood for testing. I believe that he's going to refer me for another CT scan to have a comparison, to be able to compare where we are now with where we were. You know, how much of my lungs are still having this problem with the aspergillus. Quick shot of the bow, missed it. Passing the one on the horizon there. So yeah, so the consultant was going to organise another CT scan, so that will be in the wings waiting somewhere, and I'll probably get notified about that sooner or later. The 30th, this second echocardiogram business, I'm going to cancel that. Perhaps today when we get home I shall ring up the company in Torquay and cancel that. Let's get that out of the way. I think that sums it all up, doesn't it, actually? So we're nowhere, actually. All of that was all for nothing, and I still feel like rubbish. But all the better for not being on the nasty medication, which I need to, and the next time I see the consultant, I need to get to the bottom of that. I think I might have misunderstood what was going on there, and I should have been on that for another 2 months. But quite frankly, the disastrous effects of the steroids, well, I just don't think it was possible. Couldn't go on like that. Couldn't go on like that. Anyway, that's where we are. It's pretty much nowhere, back to square one. Go figure. He's not hanging about. Just breathtaking that you can actually see the people there. Breathtaking. It's a long, long way away. I'm feeling a bit anxious about this one. The two of them there ganging up like that. Feeling a bit anxious. Seem to be okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm relaxing slowly.
No, Max. We're all playing nicely. What's wrong with it?
Morning.
Hello, you alright?
Yeah.
Max, what's this? It's a C. Is he here? Ready? Ah! Marley.
Come on, Bear.
Be nice.
That'd be Marley. What are you saying, Bear? What are you saying? Not sure I dare throw your ball, mate. They're weaving. They're weaving at the fishing boat. Okay. Morning. Nice, I missed it going past in one direction, I've missed it in the other. Let's just cut it all out and not bother, eh? On a different day to yesterday. Oh, scare for it looks like. There was comms from Millennium Marine Contractors, MMC, in the harbour earlier on. There's something going on. I don't know what. But there was a bit of comms from them earlier. Morning. Better than yesterday. Uh-oh. Bear's on the move here. Got good recall. Oh, swan, lonesome swan. Missed it.